Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby, and this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. You know, it's after midnight. I'm chilling and I'm chewing on some chocolate almonds. You know, my favorite midnight snack. If I don't have the PUSSY next to me, you know, if I don't have a bad tenderoni next to me, you know, so she could be my chocolate to the sweet tooth, then I gotta settle for the other chocolate. You dig? Until I get the real thing, you know? Because there's nothing like it. You know, there's nothing like the taste of a woman. You feel me? But fuck all that though. You know, speaking of women, I want to talk about women and their sexual partners and how many sexual partners may affect how a man views her. You dig? And I ride along the philosophy that it's not what you do, it's how you go about doing it. You feel me? It's not what you do, it's how you go about doing it. And you know, it's more so your sexual behavior than how many partners you have. You know, so it's like you may have slept with a lot of dudes, but that doesn't necessarily turn me off. It's what you do in the process. You know, you may have slept with X amount of dudes because you want to go through your whole phase, or to be politically correct, you wanted to experiment. You know, a lot of people call the whole phase the experimentation phase. And you know, you have a good number of women who go through their whole phase in their 20s and 30s, or whatever the case, you know, and I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. I don't have a problem with that. Now, if you just fucking any old dude, any dusty dude without a condom, and you just being nasty and dirty, you a nasty ass broad, then that's gonna send red flags. And of course, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know her sexual behavior. You know, I wouldn't know. It's like playing the lottery, or it's like the luck of the draw. You know, because a woman is not going to be upfront, straightforward about her sexual activities. And even if she tells a man her sexual activities, then to paraphrase Malcolm X, either she's going to lie about it, or you wouldn't want to know anyway. You know, that's why I don't ask how many sexual partners that a woman may have, because either she's going to lie about it, or I wouldn't want to know anyway, because I might get turned off. Even though I'm a free spirited person, I may accept her, but in the back of my mind, subconsciously, I'm like, damn, how many motherfuckers you slept with? It's like, really? It's like, how the hell that makes me special? So, you know, it's like a slippery slope. That's why it's all about dealing with the person on the now instead of the past, because everybody has a past. You know, you should deal with that person in the present, and hopefully you could build a future with that woman. You dig? And I don't judge a woman's past. You feel me? Because not for nothing, I don't want to train a chick how to fuck. I'm not in the mood to teach a woman how to fuck. I want a woman with a little bit of mouse on the pussy. You feel me? I want a veteran. That's why I love cougars, because they know what to do and they're sexually comfortable. You know, they're comfortable with their sexuality. You know, they know what they want. These young chicks is like they're fucking clueless. And I have no time to play professor when I'm trying to get that nut. You feel me? When I'm trying to bust a nut, I'm not trying to be your fucking professor. Now, I'll fuck the dog shit out of you. I'll fuck you to sleep. I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll teach you that way. But I have no time to coach you how to suck my dick, how to ride me, how to do that, how to arch your back when I'm hitting it from the back. You know what I'm saying? When I'm busting them cheeks. I shouldn't have to tell you that. I shouldn't have to, you know, give you a walkthrough on how to fuck. You should already know that. You feel me? So sometimes, or a lot of times rather, I want a seasoned veteran. You feel me? I want a seasoned veteran. Yes, I do. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, excuse me, that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to fuck a broad who been around the block a few times. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be sexually liberated and be picky at the same time. Be selective. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I find out that you fucked a dusty motherfucker around the way, I don't want to be with you because that tells me that you have no standards. You feel me? I want to know that you bone the cream of the crop, that you had sex with some key dudes who had something going for themselves. But if I find out you having sex with deadbeats and dusty motherfuckers, then, it's like, damn, you just giving it up to anybody. So, me personally, it's not about how many sexual partners she accumulated over the years. It's more so her sexual behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's her sexual behavior. Now, she may not tell me the truth, or I may not want to know. Certain things should be left as a mystery. Certain things should be taken to the grave. You feel me? I'm a firm believer that sometimes you have to keep things to yourself to keep your sanity. That's not saying that you're holding back information, but a lot of information you got to keep to yourself, and a lot of information your mate wouldn't want to know anyway. Real talk. So, a woman's body count doesn't bother me, especially as a swinger. I'm in a swinger lifestyle, and I know that a lot of chicks in the lifestyle are going to get busy. They're going to get busy on the one and twos, literally and figuratively. You dig? And even on the thirds when she suck dick, and she want to play which hole feels the best with her ass, pussy, and mouth. You feel me? But for the most part, I check out women, how they move in these groups, at these parties, at these events. I pick up certain things. When you've been around women for a long time, such as myself, you will pick up on certain behaviors that will become a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like warning signs becomes red flags. You feel me? It's like when you get to a certain age, a warning becomes a red flag because you don't want to deal with a certain woman, who may waste your time, or you feel like that, she's not your cup of Henny. So you're going to leave her alone. So when it comes to a woman's body count, you have some dudes who prefer that, women, they don't sleep around as much. And that's cool. They prefer young chicks. Like older dudes, they prefer younger chicks because they love low mileage pussy. Me, on the other hand, I'm the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? I want a woman who knows what the fuck she's doing. I want a woman who's been through a few wars. You know what I'm saying? She's fucking like she's been through a few wars. You feel me? So I want a woman who's battle tested. I want her to do all types of tricks that would make me nut on command. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. So, ladies, for those who are listening, it's about being comfortable with your mate. It's about knowing your mate. And, it's like the roll of a dice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the roll of a dice to tell a dude how many men you slept with. Because even if a man is free-spirited, you really don't want to run the risk of breaking down your sexual history. You know what I'm saying? You will want him to respect you based on how you carry yourself, your sexual behavior. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's up to you. You could use discretion, use discretion or break down your sexual history to your own discretion. So it really is a slippery slope because some dudes don't give a fuck and some dudes do, but a lot of dudes who give a fuck, that's the majority. So, it depends. Just like how, like what the late great Malcolm X once said, never ask a woman how many dudes she slept with because she either going to lie about it or you wouldn't want to know anyway. Real talk. She's either going to front or you wouldn't want to know. You're going to get turned off. And it's a shame because you like this girl. You thinking that this girl is an angel, but she's a fucking super freak. Ow. You know what I'm saying? You thinking she's a virgin. She's angelic, this, then, the third, and you think that she's a good girl when she's really naughty. And you got to get that out your mind. Listen, I remember one time, right? I met this girl at a book signing. We exchanged phone numbers. I thought that, I thought she was a good girl. She carried herself a certain way, very ladylike, so to speak. But one time, I was surfing on X videos. You know what I'm saying? I was searching X videos to check out some flicks. And lo and behold, I saw the chick who I thought was a good girl getting down and dirty in a porno. Like, shorty, man, she was a fucking freak. Like, she was punking out the dude who she was fucking. Like, she was the alpha chick and she was treating the dude like her bitch. I'm like, wow, it was like night and day, yo. That fucked me up because I didn't expect shorty to act that way. I didn't expect shorty to act like a super freak. She was a monster. Like, real talk. And that goes to show, I wasn't judging shorty, but that goes to show that you should not have high expectations towards anybody because you don't know what people do behind closed doors. Treat people accordingly. Even when they don't exceed your expectations, treat them with respect when they treat you with respect. And if they don't respect themselves or they don't respect you, then you can leave them the hell alone. But, it's just crazy out here. It's just crazy because you got social media and you have a lot of options, this, that, and the third. It's just crazy. But besides that, when it comes to a woman's sexual history, when it comes to a woman's body count in the bedroom, me personally, it really doesn't matter. It's pretty much how she carries herself and her sexual behaviors and the type of dude she dealt with. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily the quantity of the dudes she slept with. It's the quality when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to fuck a lot of dudes, fuck some ballers or something. Fuck high rollers and bosses. That's how I look at it. So I could feel like I'm a boss because the dudes who you lay with or the people in general who you lay with is a reflection of you. You feel me? They're the reflection of you. And on that note, yes, family, I'm out. I'm going to catch some Z's. And this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your beloved host, Nasun, baby. Check out my website at www.nasunblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them. The Swinger Manifesto is good because I wrote it, and it's going to make you say, na, 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 na. You dig? And, shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. And shoot me with any questions and or concerns that you may have. And yes, my ebook is on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it and check me out. This podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, iHeart, YouTube, all that good stuff. Subscribe, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good shit. All right. And on that note, until next time, peace.